Hey folks, it's Lauren from Snowy's here. I've got the Luno Car Camping Fan with me. So this is a really nifty fan. It weighs about 300 grams and it's essentially designed to be a permanent mount, removable obviously, but permanently mounted in your vehicle. And the reason why I say permanently mounted is because not only does it have this suction cap here, but it also has adhesive as well. So it's not, unlike standard suction cap fans, which you can just unsuck, I guess, and then re-suction back on. This one with the adhesion as well, it's designed to ultimately be stuck and suctioned where you intend for it to stay. Ideally, if you're a car camper and you use your car as a daily driver, maybe you might put it in like a rear window, a little bit out of the way where it's not going to get knocked. But for the purposes of the video today, I am just going to stick it to my rear passenger window here. So it weighs about, I think I mentioned already, it weighs about 300 grams, so it's nice and light. And the fan blades here are around about 10 centimeters in diameter. The cable that it comes with is a USB-A cable, so it will run out of your cigarette lighter socket with like a mobile phone charger or a standard cable charging insert there. And some cars also do have a USB output in them now as well. So that is 135 centimeters long, so you do get a bit of room to play with that there. And it also has our little control button here. Now this will turn it on and cycle through the different speeds. I'll show that for you in a minute too. And on the back here, this little white panel is actually like a piece of double-sided tape, sort of a bit like 3M-ish. So once you peel that white label off, you can actually stick this somewhere and the switch is going to be permanently mounted there at all times. Obviously it's optional, so you don't have to do that. Hold up, to make sure you don't miss any of our awesome content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get back to it. So it does also come with this little storage and stuff sack if you do decide to set it up in a way that means it is removable for you. And it does have some instructions here on how to install it. So it does also work with a power bank as well. So if you do want to install the fan somewhere where you don't have access within that 135 centimeters to a power source, you can run it off a power bank that has that USB-A output. So what I'm going to do is stick it onto the window now, and I'll show you a little bit more about the swivel functions. I've actually just got a portable power station here, so I may as well pull that over and plug it in just so it's ready while I'm talking to you. So we've got a couple of swivel functions on the fan, so it's something that you're going to need to be mindful of when you're working out where you're going to suction it. So the actual arm that the fan sits on is fully swivelable. I don't know if that's a word, but it's you can swivel the arm the whole way around, like so whether or not you, the position that you want your fan to be on the swivel arm is something that you need to consider. But then also on the back here, we have the option of untwisting the nut, and that's going to loosen up just the fan head here. So it's not the swivel arm that moves. Oh, there we go. It's not the swivel arm that's moving. It's just the head of the fan, so we can fine tune it even more. So I'm going to basically point that straight out here. And then I'll tighten that off so we'll be able to see that running with the camera. So I've got it plugged into my USB outlet here, and I've got my cable control. So we're just going to press once the fan is kicking off. Now, as you can see, that little blue light there, it indicates that there is power running through the switch, and it will allow you to sort of see it, I guess, in the dark. Unfortunately, that indicator doesn't come on unless the fan itself is physically on. So you do have to press the button for that light to come on. All right, so that is the low setting. It's quite quiet in terms of fans, so it's not necessarily something that's going to cause a huge amount of disruptions for you in an environment where you're sleeping so close to it. I don't know if this is going to be much of an indicator here, but that's sort of just showing you with that plastic wrapper there how strong that fan is just on the low setting. So then pressing the button there, I've got, that's the middle section, and then the high So that's actually a fair amount of output. Is happening on that fan. It is quite a bit noisier, but I'm actually quite surprised, given the size of the fan, with how small it is, how powerful the breeze is that's coming off of it. I think it might have something to do with the fact that it's got the 5 individual blades on the fan, which pushes a lot more air through, instead of like 3 blades that we usually typically see. So obviously the fan's gone off there, so our indicator light has also gone off. But as you can see, we've got our low, medium, and high fan settings there. So that's about it for the Luno Car Camping Fan. Obviously a great addition if you're camping it out of your car. Potentially even to have in your vehicle if you're a full driver or a tourer, and you want a little bit of extra breeze on a road stop, or even potentially you could get it to work in your swag as well. You can get this at snowies.com.au at our low prices every day.